Hello, I hope the microphone works well. I just updated Steam, so I hope everything still works. No, not Steam, OBS. So, if things go alright, I'll blame it on updating OBS again. And... hello! And hi Taka, welcome in. Glad you could join me this time. Glad that. Wow, I'm really good at speaking. Glad you can join. As said in the title, this is probably the last stream of the year. I did not realize how close we are at the end of December. I'm gonna be honest with you today. Kinda forgot that. So yeah, I'm good at this whole thing. But yeah, I kind of forgot that we're soon at the end of December, and I probably won't be able to stream next week, nor the week after, nor like I won't probably be able to stream next week. Well, because we probably have to get ready for Christmas and stuff like that. And my usual streaming days are like one day before Christmas. Here we celebrate Christmas at the 24th instead of the 25th. So like my usual streaming days are like the one day before Christmas. So I highly doubt I will be able to stream that day. And the day after Christmas will be like just day one after Christmas, which means that our families still will because we're getting family over for Christmas. So I probably won't be. So I have to do family stuff. So I won't be able to stream any of my normal streaming days during that week. And after that, it's like a half a week before the New Year, which I did not realize. I did not check the calendar before now, so yeah. But yeah, so I probably won't be able to stream more this year, and I did not realize it. But realize here now. Today we're gonna continue the game called Jesus Christ, this game has a long name. Why does it have a long name? It's called the Willowmist Emporium Antiques and okay, wow, I'm good at this. The Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. Yeah, okay. I'm not good at speaking. Okay. But yeah, that's at least the plan. Message failed to send? Did something happen? Why did something happen since they failed to send the message? Hope it's not anything on my side. That's probably why I failed, but that's fine. If you're tired, go and get some sleep, Taka. Again, isn't it like 5 AM or something for you? So, sleep. Get some sleep, please. Thank you for stopping by as always, but if it's like 5 AM or something for you, ain't it? So, get some sleep. Yeah, we are... Yep, always 5. But get some goddamn sleep. I actually have not... Today is one of the few days I have been able to get a decent, nice rest. I sent a message about it on Tuesday that I have not been able to sleep well lately. I still am not able to sleep very good, but it's gotten better. I guess the better to put. No, it's not really gotten better. But I at least today I managed to get an okay night of sleep. And I'm also starting a new I'm starting on ADHD medications again. I have been off them for like a good few years now, and the hope is that they could also help me turn off my brain a bit during night times so I can sleep better. I don't know if that actually will help or if that's just something else, but whatever. Yeah, I've been off ADHD medication for like... I stopped when I was around... It's been a good few years, just to put it that way. I think... That scared the shit. Okay, good to know my alerts work. God damn it, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. Infinite... I did not manage to read that properly before it disappeared. Oh. Infinite Gamer? Is that how you say it? Infinite Gamer, there it is, yeah. One, thank you for following. Two, you scared the shit out of me. Boo to you too. Oh boy, howdy. I should really turn down that sound effect, because god damn it, it scares the shit out of me every time. Also, I don't think I didn't hear the alert. Huh. Why? It should work. God damn it. But I don't know why it doesn't work. I also just updated OBS today, so things I might have gotten a bit mucked about since then. And to be honest, I've had a lot of problems with alerts in general, getting them to work. So... got him. That could also be it. I don't know. If your sound slow, maybe that's it. I don't know. But yeah, I have problems with alert in general to get them, one, to work, two, sound is always a problem. Alerts are pretty tough. They are, most because they never got them work. What was the message? I came from TikTok. Oh, cool. Glad you can make it, and glad you. I guess posting TikToks helps, but glad you can make it. Yay! And welcome in. Mine said okay. That's. Well, give me 2 seconds. There we go. Yes, this is the last. This is the last stream of the year, mostly because I talked about it at the start of the stream, but I realized that I probably won't be able to stream next week or the week after that, mostly due to the fact that it's so close to Christmas and we're having family over for Christmas. So I probably won't be able to stream during that time. So this will probably be the last stream for this year. But of course I will. But yeah, but since we have 5 hours, so I assume I won't be able to stream much. I could maybe squeeze in a stream right before the new year, maybe, but I feel like that will also just put more stress on everything else, so I feel like I shouldn't do that, because that will just make things mucked about and more stressful than things already are. So instead of stressing more about it, I'm just gonna say this is the last stream of the year, and that's it. But yeah, today I talked about it, but yeah, we are playing. I highly doubt we'll finish the demo. I don't know actually know how the demo is, but I started demo last week of the game called the Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. Jesus Christ, that name is a okay, mouthful. That's the best way to put it. It's basically I don't know what to call genre game. It's what is this? It's a visual novel. that I started last week. Okay, another jump scare. I really should turn down that sound effect. God damn it. Chaotic nuclear. Thank you for thank you for following. There we have it. Hi, welcome in. Glad you could make it. I'm Raiky, I guess. I should probably say that when I greet. I'm not good at greeting people. I made a post about it on TikTok not too long ago, but I've never been good at greeting people when new people come into stream. I don't know what to say. I'm not very good at social interaction in general. But hi, welcome in. I'm glad you can make it. I'm only here because TikTok said you were live and Curiosity killed the cat. You're fine, it comes with time. It probably will, but yeah. Curiosity killed the cat. Is that a common saying? I don't think I've heard that saying before. Curiosity killed the cat. I don't think I've heard that saying before. I don't know. Is it a common one? Curiosity killed the cat is a proverb warning in that being too okay, that's a bunch of long words which I know how to pronounce. More long words than I don't know how to pronounce. It's curiously playing into other phrases. It's very common. Huh. I have not heard that saying before. I'm British, if that explains anything. You almost have to tell me chaotic, because I don't know anything about Britain or how people talk there. I know people make fun of your accents a lot. Sorry for saying that, but I don't know much about Britain at all. London in general. I do have a friend who lives in London, but I still don't know much about Britain, England, and stuff like that in general. I had a thought in my head. There was something I was gonna say. Now I don't remember it. Jesus Christ, my head is chaos. That's also one thing I hope the ADHD medication can help me to keep my brain on track, which is clearly not right now. Was there anything more I was gonna say? I don't think so. So why don't we start the game? I'm just gonna start the game and then I'm gonna switch over to the other scene. Oh, here's the kill the cat. It's a proverb used to warn the danger of unnecessary investigation or experimentation. Huh. Interesting. Investigation was worth it. Glad it was worth it. And thank you for coming in, Chaotic. And by the way, I think I'm pronouncing your guys' name correctly, but I'm just gonna say that I'm saying this to everybody that pops in. If you pop in the chat and I pronounce your name incorrectly, please say so, because I am not very good at pronouncing names. But if I pronounce your name incorrectly, please shout at me. I'll try to fix it. Enjoy your game. I'm gonna go and eat some food and then get to Minecrafting. Okay, thank you again. Thank you for stopping by, Infinite Gamer. And have fun with food and Minecraft. If it helps and you remember, you can call me Finny. Infinite Finny, I'll try to remember it. If you have a way you prefer to be pronounced, I'll try to do that. But if Finny works fine best for you, then I'll try to remember Finny. If you prefer Infinite or Gamer or something else, I'll try to remember that. I do try to remember what people prefer to be called. Okay. I have end of year flu and scrolling TikTok is all I can do. Oh shit. To be honest, honestly, whatever's good. Okay, thank you for saying so, Infinite Gamer. I have the end of year flu and to be honest, chaotic. I just got out of being sick myself. I'm still not 100%. I was sick from I just got over being sick for like a week ago, or the worst part of being sick ended a week ago or something like that. But yeah, I was sick myself for a while, and I just got end of it. My partner's dad gave me the flu. Boo for him then, I guess. But yeah, I think I got sick because of that. Not because he has gotten sick. He got sick, and I was with him. And yeah, and to be honest, I also did a bunch of stuff that might not have helped when it comes to being sick. I'm gonna be honest with you there. I'm maybe not the best at taking care of myself in general, but that's not something we need to talk about now. Okay, but I think we are gonna. Yeah, you could. I guess Reddit stories, and you, if you're that sick that you can only scroll TikTok, watch YouTube, and if take care of yourself, chaotic. That's what I'm gonna say. I hope you get better soon. To put it, really hope you get better soon. But I'm gonna switch over to there we have it. I love your voice, it's peaceful. Huh. 1, thank you very much. And 2, I think it's the first time my voice has been called peaceful. Huh. But thank you, chaotic. I'm glad you find my voice peaceful. But I think it's the first time I've gotten that as a compliment for my voice. But thank you very much. I'm glad you find it peaceful. But yeah, I played the first part of this demo, I believe last week, if I'm not completely wrong. I'm a sucker for accents, peaceful accents, keep sickness calm. That's fair. And if my voice or stream can help you keep calm, I'm happy to do so. And I do hope you take care of yourself, chaotic, and get better soon. But yeah, I played the first part of this demo. Was it last week or was it the week before that? No, it was last week. What is the accent? I can't place it. To be honest, I never thought about that I have an accent, but I am from Norway, so that might be the accent you're getting. Because English isn't my first language. I am from Norway, so that might where you have to place it. I have never thought that I have an accent, but I guess when I speak English, I probably do have a bit of an accent. So, huh. Wait, what? Oh, you're from Narwhal? Wait, what? Autocorrect. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, yes, I'm assuming that is supposed to be Norway. But yeah, I am from Norway. So that's probably where you're getting the accent from. So I assume that's where you're getting the accent from. No, where I put my phone like narwhals apparently. Well, narwhals are cool, though I don't know much about narwhals in general, but I always like trying to find out more stuff about creatures, but I don't know much about narwhals, admittedly. You probably saw the message, stream element message. I have a timer which spits out random facts about other stuff from insects and other animals from time to time. Well, because I just like random facts. They're fun. And I like animals. Specifically, I like mostly reptiles. I'm scared of like normal animals. I'm scared of, like, for example, cats and dogs and horses. Basically, 90% of what normal people find cute animals, I'm scared of. When it comes to reptiles, which many people find probably scary, I got them love. So I'm probably a bit backward there when it comes to most animals. But I think we are gonna start the game. And by the way, shout if the game audio or anything else is too loud or too quiet. I hope you can hear everything properly. There we have it. Okay, but yeah, we started this game last week. Here's the save. We were just meeting a new character. This girl, which we can see in the save file. I believe she's a knight of some sort. I'm not completely sure. If a snake bites you, if a snake bites you and the snake dies, you're venomous. If a snake bites you and you die, you bite a snake and another snake dies, it's voodoo. I have heard that one before. That, if I'm not sorry, that song got run on TikTok a good while ago. But yeah, it's like, if a snake bites you and you die, it's venomous. Now, is it like, okay, if a snake bites you and you die, it's venomous, and if a snake bites you and... Wait, okay, I've forgotten how to sing. If snakes die and you die, it's... No, if a snake bites you and the snake dies, you are venomous. If a snake bites you and you die, it's venomous. If you bite the snake and the snake... Yeah, okay, yes. I got confused. But yeah, and one thing, I find snakes really cool, and secondly, I found out like only 7% of snakes does actually have poisons that affect humans in a significant way. It's only like 15% of snakes in general that are poisonous, that actually have poison in them. Which, like, snakes get a bad rep, I feel like. I have talked about this before. I'm basically this advert for snakes at this point, but snakes aren't that dangerous as people will have them to. Of course, they can be dangerous. If they feel threatened or something like that, they can be dangerous. But snakes aren't that dangerous. And yes, I know I've talked about this before, and yeah, I'm probably a snakes advocate at this point, but I just like snakes. Snakes are weird to me. I don't like I like feel of slime stuff. That's 100% fair. I'm too autistic sensory issues for that. That's 100% fair. I have some sensory issues myself. I don't have a lot of sensory issues, but I do have some sensory issues myself. To be honest, it's fair if you don't like slimy stuff. That's 100% fair. But are actual snakes slimy? I don't know if slime. I don't know how slimy snakes are. Speaking of snakes, that's a very fact. But yeah, are snakes slimy? I don't think I actually touched a snake before. Oh no, I have when I was younger, but I don't remember how that felt. Huh. But yeah, it's very fair if you have sensory issues and you don't like slime stuff. I have a lot of friends that have sensory issues. I have sensory issues myself for some stuff. Yeah, I get it. Slime stuff can be gross. But okay, think I've talked enough. Let's get into the... I have a Looney Tunes obsession due to autistic hyperfixation and ADHD hyperfixation and being Looney Tunes. So you have both ADHD and autism? Your ADHD? Is that what it's called? I haven't seen the term going around on TikTok. Is that what's called ADHD? I think. But I have ADHD myself, and I have some hyperfixations because of that. But the problem with my hyperfixation is that they shift so often, and my ADHD brain is basically chaos and everything else. But yeah, I do have some hyperfixation myself. But Looney Tunes. I know what Looney Tunes are, but Looney Tunes. Why did I know what they are? Yeah, it's the Bugs Bunny stuff, right? I know what they are. Why did I get unsure? I knew what they were. I know what Looney Tunes are. Yeah, to be honest, it's been a while since I watched Looney Tunes. I might do that again. I recently started watching Ben 10 again. I saw some TikToks about Ben 10 and I got wanted to watch Ben 10 again. So I recently started watching Ben 10 Alien Force again. Because that's like the Ben 10 I watched when I was younger. Okay, that's a lot of text. Let's see if we can get through. Honey Bunny is a lesser known female rabbit character in Looney Tunes universe, primarily known as Bugs Bunny's original girlfriend in the comics and some media before Lola Bunny. Okay, Lola Bunny is the one I have heard of. Media before Lola Bunny. Often depicted as a yellow rabbit with a distinctive haircut, serving as a precursor and inspiration for later female bunny characters. She appeared in comics and books and has been featured as both a standard character and sometimes as robots or imposters in various Looney Tunes productions. Oh, okay, but the name was Honey Bunny, right? Because I've heard about Lola Bunny. I assume most people have heard about the Lola Bunny, but Honey Bunny is one that's a name that does not ring out to me. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Wow, this old. Oh shit, I hit my mic. Sorry if you guys heard that. This seems like a really old comic. How old is this? How old are Looney Tunes in general? I never actually thought about how old Looney Tunes are. They're pretty old, right? How old are they? Huh, I never thought of thinking of how old Looney Tunes are. Because they are pretty old, right? I never thought about it. Huh. Maybe I should start a game because I shifted the. I believe I shifted the category. Yes, I do. Yes, I did. Looney Tunes is 1930s, but Honey Bunny is from 1950s to 1970s. Okay. And if Honey Bunny came from 1950s, 1970s, I assume Lola Bunny came off. When did Lola Bunny get created on? Lola Bunny. I assume she got created after that, so probably early. Late 90s, early 2000s, maybe? Lola Bunny. One. Was she? Created. Let's see. Lola Bunny was created in 1996. So yeah, just before the 2000s. 1996. Yeah, 1990s. Huh, interesting. I never thought about so much. I never thought that. I never realized that. I did know that Looney Tunes was old, but I never like thought about it, how old it actually was. Huh. Well, now I got completely distracted. So, okay, game. But, that's interesting. Yes, we're just meeting this character. What was her name again? Lucy, oh. Bloody hell. Lucilia. I'm probably butchering that name, like I'm doing most names. One moment, the night tilted her head slightly, then we should. Okay, I need to concentrate. I'm actually gonna read. Okay, calm down. I have a tendency to get a bit too scatterbrained and hyper stuff. Especially my ADHD is kicking in like it normally does. Oh boy. I need to calm down. Okay. The knight tilted her head slightly, then reached up to pull her helmet free from her head. For a moment her face was obscured by a shadow of the morning light, but then she shook her head. You watched as in amazement as waist-long hair tumbled free in soft waves, brushing over the polished shoulders of her armor, forming a serene and resolute face. Basically, the premise of this game is we are taking over a bit of, I believe it was our aunts, not ants, that's an insect, and aunts. Wow, now my brain is completely fucked up when it comes to that. Aunt. We're basically in here taking over our aunt's shop for a little while, and we're meeting a bunch of weird characters. And this is the next character we met was this knight character. Her eyes met yours, clear and steady. Holy shit, where did all that hair come from? I feel like there's so much to unpack here. Yeah, that's fair. And this is our character, by the way, the orange-haired guy. Basically, warning, every character in this game is hot. That I have also figured out. Please forgive me for the dramatic display, Raiky. Helmets do a little to flatter, but duty requires practicality even at the cost of appearance. To answer your previous question before making your acquaintance, I was in service of Lady Sylvia. With your arrival, it passed on to you. And do not fret, I will not stand in your way. You will hardly know I'm here, but while you are in this town, I will protect you and restore with my life. I'm not totally sure if that will be necessary, but thank you. I am but a humble servant. Your thanks is kind, though unnecessary. You watch as Lucilla, now helpless, take her place beside you in the doorway, sword strapped to her hip. I must also beg for your forgiveness for not being present upon your arrival. I have had troubles with one of the contraptions in my place of living, what Lady Silver calls my apartment. She seems very old-timey. A contraption? Yes, a magical device that produces water as if from thin air. I believe a curse was put upon it, and water began to float as far as I could see. Do you mean a sink or a faucet? Fortunately, a sorcerer removed the curse and now it works as intended. Are you talking about a faucet? Sink? I don't know what such she'd call it. Does she mean her sink was broken? Yes, I believe so. So, okay. You worked for my aunt, but your sink broke yesterday, so you couldn't come to greet me? That is correct, indeed. That seems like a highly complicated way of saying that, but who knows? So you live nearby? Yes, though I'm not originally from this town. Oh, me neither. We have something in common. I hail from the kingdom of... shit. Viljende? How do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce it, mate. Viljende, which was once present in these lands. Never mind. I see that you're still in your night clothes. Do you require help in dressing? No, I think I'm okay with that. I think she's a bit confused right now. Oh, I should probably mention, I know I'm not very good at self-promoting and all that, but since new people came in, I should probably mention this, that I do have a Discord server if people are interested in joining that. It's probably easier to keep up when I'm going live and stuff there. But I do have a Discord server if interested. I believe that getting dressed requires one to first be undressed. Yes, you need not question my intention, they were entirely pure. I only wish to serve. It's too early for this. Fair enough. I think I'll be okay. I'll go and get dressed and come back in a minute. Please take all the time you need, my Reiki. Thank you. I will guard the store in your absence. Thank you. Lucille took her helmet back from where she put it inside and slid it back into her place. There's someone claiming to be a knight standing in my store, and for some reason I feel like the strange one right. For some reason I feel like the strange one right now. You headed back upstairs. Slipping off your pajamas, you shook your head and you never met a knight before. You were beginning to feel like maybe this was all one long extended dream. To be honest, I kinda dig it though. I did want the things to be different, right? Fair enough. Can't get more different than a knight waking you up in the 6 in the morning and pledging allegiance to you. Fair enough. Lucilla stood by the door, posture perfect. She almost looked like one of the antiques on display. How's keeping order going? Well, Raiky, no intruder on your establishment while you were absent. I remain vigilant. Thanks, Liz. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. It's Lucilia? I presume? Lucilia. Keep up the good work. I guess I'll just get to it, see what they do. Pricing items. Oh, well, now we get into the actual this type part of the game. Welcome to Willowmist Emporium, Raiky. For how the pricing works. Each item in your inventory has a hidden value range. Your job is to pick a price within that range. At first pricing might feel like guesswork, but you'll get better as you go. Oh boy, this sounds like hell. Your smart skill helps you as my smart. I don't have any smart skill. I don't have any smarts. Pricing more accurately. When your smarts is low, you only have a rough idea of what something is worth. Oh great. A smarts increases your valuation gets sharper, making it easier to spot a good deal and avoid overpricing. Item quality. Item comes in different quality levels. Poor, normal, good, and perfect. Higher quality items fetch higher prices. Daily routine. Set adjust prices before each shift. See how customers respond to your prices. Learn from the response and adjust prices next time. Okay. Drag and drops items to your schedule. Wait. Oh. Man the counter. Clean store. Okay, cool. Is there anything more I need to do here? I don't think so. Open the store. Can you check out the back? I'm really sorry, sir, but we don't stock anything in, that isn't antique. There's probably a store around town that has. There isn't. This is Lost Play. I've got left check. You really don't have it. I might have an old flip phone or something upstairs, but a new phone model? No, I'm afraid not. This is ridiculous. How do you not stock phones? What is this? A Stone Age? Well, it's an antique shop, not a phone store. We don't really. Yeah, this is antique store. What's that? It's like we don't usually stock items there. Once again, this is an antique store. We're not a regular store. We don't carry new products. Typical, the small towns and they're all people's shops. Can't even get a proper phone there. I'm sorry? At that moment you hear the sound of metal grating against metal, and in the blink of an eye a silver sword was placed between you and the customer. It's okay. I don't think waving a sword around is necessary. Please don't kill anybody. This probably go fine. Good sir, you will respect the master of the establishment, or you will leave. Hey, watch that thing, woman. It's a sword, not a toy. Yeah, I think she knows. This blade was forged in the fire of war. I'm well aware that it's not a toy. Now you may either apologize or you may leave. Fine. Sorry, Jesus. He grumbled and turned his heels, leaving the shop with all haste of a man threatened with a real sword. Yet, I assume you would leave pretty quickly then. Phew. Thanks, Lucilla. It's a pleasure. Should you require aid, you need only ask Raiky. She gave a smile and sheathed her sword at ease. Hoping he'd get the hint without having a sword pointed at him. Oh well. Some people require a firm hand to understand the importance of manners. Well, that's probably true. Is there usually many customers like that? Nay, the majority of are very courteous and polite. Lady Sylvia would say that a great deal of trouble came from passing tourists. However, they are few and far between. I guess that makes sense. Tourists, huh? He did seem like he was passing through. Aye, the inhabitants of this town are a good sort and would never speak ill of the store. Everyone likes Aunt Sylvie, huh? Indeed, she's the best of us, and then some. Hey, Lucille, thank you. Really, I know it's your job, but... My soul is yours, your enemies are mine. If there is but one thing you can depend your life... if there is one thing you can depend in this life, it is that. She bowed her head and left to continue her patrol. Oh, pricing. Okay, let's see what we have. We have one of each. Christmas bell brooch. Wearing this can be well, I guess that's fitting considering it's soon Christmas. Okay, it's a common one. Seriously, the price range is from $2 to $43. That doesn't help me a lot. Okay, let's price them, I guess. What do Christmas ornaments brooches go for? I assume they wouldn't be that expensive. How much usually does like a brooch go for? How much does brooches cost? I don't know, a few dollars? I don't use dollars either, so that does not helpful. In Norway we use kroner. I know that's very Norwegian. I don't know a brooch. How much would a brooch go for? Like, maybe... I don't know how much a brooch would go for. And it's a good quality brooch, but it's not like... $10? No, okay, that seems expensive for a brooch. Oh, fuck. $5? Let's try that. I don't know. Let's try that. Toy. It's normal, and again, it's the range doesn't help me for shit. Stuffed animals usually are a bit expensive, that I know. Let's say $10. Tableware owl plate. And it's perfect condition. And it's from 12 to 100 and... Okay. So this one is a bit more expensive. Let's put it at 18. I think that's good. Yeah, let's say that's good. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's hope that's good. I don't know if it is. Oh boy, let's see how this goes. You get seated behind the counter, ready for today's customers. Sky is blue, so I thought I'll stop by. You get to see the body change and the customer comes inside. Welcome! Vintage stuff, rabbit, reminds me of my mom's love, but quieter. Huh. I think I'll buy it for my mom. Yay! And she didn't say anything about the price, so I assume that's a good enough price. This was fun. See you next time. Okay, so she didn't say anything price, so I assume it's like at least not too expensive. I'm happy to cheat. I still don't know. This was a much fun day with your company in Raikyquartz. Welcome. I will leave without purchase, but not without inspiration. Shit. Parting such a sweet sorrow, but I shall sweeten it with anticipation of my return. See you next time. Oh, please. You saw two customers there, but no one else is coming in now. Did I make the other ones too expensive or something? Please don't know. I don't know. The door chimes rang as some clad in protective gear once again entered the store. You look down at your watch. 11:58 a.m. Perfect time for a break. Morning. Sir Florian, one can hardly call it morning any longer. Did the morning sun rays often you so offend you so grievously? Oh boy, you cannot bring yourself to join us until they have where? Jesus Christ, I am not good at this. You see the across her arm, the distinct sound of metal scrape against metal. She looked menacing like that, with her helmet still on. Florian just shrugged. It didn't seem like he found her menacing at all. Yeah, nice to see you too. I don't know why you're acting all surprised. I've always started in the afternoon. Look at them both, covered from head to toe. A night rises with the dawn, ready to meet the day's challenge head on. Yet you appear content to let half the battle pass you by. Huh. I'll leave the night shit for the nights. If that's alright. Yasila placed her hands on her hips, tilting her helmet covered head slightly as if considering him. Do you not feel obligated to lend your strength to the morning's labors? The store requires diligence at all hours, not merely those convenient to you. Lucky you're here then. I'll do mornings. If Sylvie doesn't care, I don't know. If Sylvie doesn't care, I don't know why you do. Very well. If your current arrangement serves the store, well, I shall not press further, but do consider that your efforts, no matter the hour, reflect your honor and dedication to this establishment. I don't think mopping floors is all that honorable, but sure, whatever. Well, every part counts. Honor comes with every job, Sir Floor. Whether one wields a blade or arranges wares, it is the spirit of which the task is performed that matters most. You carry on then, but know that the dawn is the most inspiring sight. You should ever choose to witness it. Yeah, no, maybe one day. Good, I trust we shall work together most admirably. Yep, okay. When Lucy went back to standing by the door, you used the opportunity to catch Florin by the wrist and pull him aside. Florin. He pulled his wrist away from you, eyes on the ground. Ah, right, I forgot about last night. We crossed the bridge when I dealt with the elephant river. I'm guessing you met Lucilla before? Hard not to, seeing as she's always there. Maybe you can explain to me why there's someone in full suit of armor in our store? Please? Trust me, that's not her full suit of armor. You should have seen her when she first turned up. Silva hired her a few months back. Like, haunted? Yeah. That's what she does, taking strays. We really don't need an armored guard for an antique store, but she got the job anyway. I guess it gives her something to do. That's nice, at least. Why does she think she's a knight? Because she's one, apparently. I don't know. She looks like a knight to me. How could she be a knight? She has a sword. If you only need to be a knight is a sword, then... Okay, no, I do not have a sword. I have a dagger. But I don't have a sword. I hit the mic again. Whoopsie. Is that the only requirement for knighthood? Okay, fine, she has a sword, I can't argue with that. Listen, about last night. Florin looked back down on the ground, again avoiding eye contact for a few moments before sighing and looking back to you. I'm scared of blood. Huh? That's all it was. I was surprised. Sorry. You should have said something. I wasn't trying to scare you. No, forget that. I apologize. I should have dealt with it myself. Come here. Florin grabbed you by the wrist. It was light touch. He was careful not to hurt you as he pulled you towards the counter. Then he left you for a moment before returning with the same first aid kit you used yesterday. Have you broken any injuries, Sir Florin? Shall I patch a physician? Physician? That word. No, I got it handled. It's fine, Florin. It's a tiny cut. I already fixed it up. You're supposed to change it twice a day. Is that true? Are you supposed to change it twice a day? So it heals properly. If it's true, I have not done this correctly when I've gotten cuts. Huh, I didn't know that. I guess I'll just sit down. He tugged through the wooden box, pulling out some antiseptic and a new bandage. You really don't need to. I should be able to do this much. I have to. Silva said I shouldn't do shit like this. At that, you shut your mouth. Florin looked so serious at the moment, like this was about more than just a band-aid. He sat you down on the edge of the counter, then peeled away your old bandage after putting on a pair of disposable gloves. Florin grimaced, almost putting up his nose at the sight of your cut, which really wasn't too bad at all. Lucky it also didn't hurt. You sat there quietly as he performed his task like a ritual, putting the antiseptic on your cut, which stung like a bitch, then covering again with an adhesive bandage. Thanks, Florin. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. It's no big deal. Then why does it feel like one? Because it probably is to him. I really did see someone in my room last night. Wherever she was, she disappeared when I broke my glass. Well, I don't know, maybe the place is haunted. It probably is. You think? Oh, maybe you're just imagining things. Imagining it. Anyway, I gotta get to work. Right, yeah, work. Thanks again, Florin. You spent a couple of hours cleaning the store. By the end of it, you're happy with the efforts. Storage increased. Cleanliness increased. As the sun crests the horizon and day slowly began to turn into night, you turned your open sign to closed. Phew, another day down. It's pretty busy. It was pretty busy today. We got like 2 customers, didn't we? Well, I guess 3 with tourists. I guess they're probably busy for this type of place. Yeah, I guess some days are like that. Other days we're just twiddling our thumbs until we go home. Apparently that's more like what I was expecting. I thought antique stores in the countryside wouldn't have a lot of activity. Would an antique store in the city have any more activity? Actually, I would say yes. Antique stores are pretty cool. That might also be just me liking antique stores. And used stores in general. Maybe. Antiques, thrifting, and stuff are pretty popular these days. It is. I always thought it was old people who like antiques. What? You don't like them? Looks like a load of junk to me. Okay, maybe. Junk, you should not say such things to Florin. I really wish you would just call me Florin. Miss Sylvie spent her lifetime courting this collection of... Oh boy, courting this collection of fascinating oddities. It would do you well to hold your tongue if it only spits its taste. God damn it, this is a difficult person to read for. Oddities is one word for all this crap. Oh. I mean, you do you, but there is a reason you work here if you don't care about the store. I care about the store and the owner. I don't care about the things. I guess that's a fair point. Your aunt helped me through some shit, gave me this job when I had nowhere else to go. I appreciate that. Doesn't mean I have to be into used lampshades and rusty access. I guess fair point. Speaking of it being busy, how do I go about finding more things to sell? We're out soon enough unless I start pillaging the decorations. I don't know, go steal from someone's trash can. I don't think that's the best way to do it, but okay. You look like a raccoon to you? Don't answer that. Yep, nope, don't really answer that. I do not think you look like a raccoon, Raiky. Perhaps you are more quality similar to a red panda. Your red coat is divine. Thank you, Lucilla. I get someone here appreciate me. Your aunt has a few different avenues for junk. I think I don't really know the specifics. He does have an attic filled with it though. You can pick through that, might find something. Oh, he might have had nothing. That seems more likely. Oh, an attic? Yeah, Sylvia's been meaning to sort it out for ages. If you get injured trying to work through the mess, it won't be my problem though. I can dig out the key and show you tomorrow. Thanks, sound great. At the moment your stomach let out a low grumble. Oh right. Do you guys know Quinn? The chef guy? Yeah, I guess. You couldn't sound less interested. Thorn rubbed the back of his neck, looking away. He's nice or whatever, we just don't get along. I don't know, I guess we're too different of people or something. Oh. So Quinn is an excellent cook who makes a feast fit for royalty. Lady Silver did well in seeking his companionship. Interesting. Don't read too much into it. Nayu! Hi! Welcome in! Glad you could make it. Happy you could make it. Yay! We are continuing this game. But happy you can be here for the last stream of the year. Hope you're doing well. He invited me to his restaurant to try a New Year's split night. I nearly forgot about it. Have fun with that. Aw, not even a little bit in Jesus Christ, I'm not good at speaking. Not even a little bit interested? I'm not hungry. I got work to do anyway. I gotta believe he's the vampire at this point. What else could he be? What sweeping floor you've been sweeping all day? It'll be fun. For you, maybe. Anyway, bye, have fun, or whatever. Okay. Thank you, I wish you sweet says. You too! I hope you're having a good Christmas if you celebrate that, and good New Year if you celebrate that. I guess most people celebrate New Year? I don't know. But yeah, this will be the last stream, mostly because we have family stuff coming over and I won't be able to stream next week or the week after that probably, so... I still don't properly know how to pronounce her name. Lucilia, I'm on Raiky. In truth, I've already considered offering to accompany you. Should you require a guardian for the evening, if it is only fitting that I ensure your safety, even over a meal. It's just dinner. I don't think I need a guard, just a friend, if that's alright with you. A night is not bound by circumstance, whether it be dinner or a battle, I would gladly be your shield. But a friend, indeed, I would enjoy the company. Perfect, I still haven't managed to take a look around town, so having a guide will save me from getting lost too. Sir Florin did not show you around settlements? Truly. Well... And please allow me to escort you through the town and show you the finest landmarks. No harm shall come to you while I am by your side. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's make a whole night of it. Night of it? Ah. I meant... Sure, a night of it. Night. Okay, yeah, fair point. Night. That's confusing. Okay, yay. The town of Willowmist glowed softly under the moon as you and Lucia stepped out onto the main street. The air was cool and fresh, carrying the faintest hint of blooming jasmine and the earth sent by force just beyond the town's edge. Somewhere a distant clock chimed the hour, the tones mellow and unhurried. Couldn't help but think that the time seemed to feel slow here. There really was need to rush, was there? It's a brilliant night for a stroll, though the weather has begun to cool off. Remnants of autumn still remain. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, I was coughing and I didn't want to be coughed directly into the mic. Leave crushed on the both of your leaf crushed on the booth both of your foothold pleasantly, singing farewell to their passing season. So, Lizzie, how long have you lived in Willowmist? I believe it's been around 3 months, give or take. Wow, that's very recent. What brought you to the town? It's glowing and peculiar argue. One I'm not certain you will believe, but if you wish to hear it, I shall tell it through. This must be why she thinks she's nice. I assume she is real nice. I'll be happy to hear it. Well, 3 months ago I was not in Willowmist. In fact, I was not in this world at all. At least not as it is now. I hail from a time long past, an age of kings and castles, of honor and oaths sworn, beneath banners fluttering in the wind. Starting staring at it, still trying to gauge whether she is pulling your leg or not. But the still look completely and utterly serious. So, she got time traveled? I was engaged in the most dire battles when the world itself seemed to shift beneath me. One moment I stood upon the battlefield, the next I walked amidst the unfamiliar sights and sounds of this town. That's... I like to think I'm easy going, but time travel is a lot to take in. I understand you doubt, and yet I have no reason to deceive you. This armor, these weapons, even my man of speech, all relics of an age long forgotten. Surely you have noticed their antiquity. Yeah, that I've definitely noticed. You're being serious, aren't you? I swear upon my honor, when I arrived I had no knowledge of this place or this time. The world I knew was gone, replaced by the one of strange mechanics and customs. She can't seriously be telling me the truth, right? I think she is. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Let's save, just in case. A potential ghost in store, sure, a time-traveling knight. If there's a ghost in the store, a time-traveling knight, what? That doesn't seem far-fetched then, does it? But I guess she really doesn't have a reason to lie to me. I'll just go along with it for now. That's kind of nuts, you know? Indeed, it's kind of nuts. How do you manage to just that? Must have been a lot of change? With great difficulty, I assure you. Your aunt was the first to show me kindness. She took me in, clothed me, and taught me the ways of this new world. Were it not for her, I might have been lost entirely. For a reason I cannot explain, I feel as though I was meant to be here. Perhaps fate has purpose for me still. Damn, that's one way to think about it. You're strong, you know that's stronger than me. I wish I could go with the float that easily. Shit. More belts. I'm a knight, Raiky, a Adaptation and perseverance, or as you put it, going with the flow, are the very essence of survival. I have pledged my service to you not only out of duty, but because in this unfamiliar land you have given me a purpose, and for that I'm grateful. Why do you think you're not strong, Raiky? I see no reason to doubt yourself so. Strength is not measured solely by the swing of the blade or the weight of one's armor. It lies in the choice we make, the burdens we carry, and the resolve to continue forward when path is uncertain. I suppose so. When did you become a knight, Lucilia? I was 7 when I was sent to a local lord's castle to begin my training. Jesus Christ, okay. 7? That's young. I'm 26 now. I feel like I've done nothing with my life. Oh boy, I know that feeling. Probably a bit too well, but let's not get into that. In fear that I chosen the wrong, so much time has passed me by. I've seen friends start families, get married, climb the career ladder. But I'm still the same as I was 8 years ago. Is that why you chose to come to Willowmist? I felt like something I could do, a choice I could make. So, I guess so. When I began my training as a squire, a trainer once said to me that there's no shame in fear, only surrendering to it. The path forward may be unclear at the times, Raiky, but it is with there all the same. Time spent on the journey is not a waste. That's well put. Oh, god. Damn it. I assume the heart means a flirty option? I'm gonna assume. Thanks, Lucilla. You really know how to charm someone, you know that? Charm? You honor me with your words. I merely speak from the heart. If that brings you some degree of comfort, then that is well. See? You're still doing the way you're speaking is so romantic? Is that the best way to put it? Maybe so. Romantic? I'm not sure how to explain it. Well, neither am I. You're just so effortlessly charming. Oh shit, I got distracted. Sorry. I have never thought of myself as charming. From a young age, my instruction considered me too harsh of tongue. You? There's no way we're talking about the same Lucilla. I only strive to be honest and sincere in my words and actions. So if my manner of speaking pleases you, then consider it a gift I'm glad to share. Man. 5 minutes me and even someone with a stone heart will fall in love. For me, I'm surely jest. I'm merely a knight, unaccustomed to such an notion of romance. My duty is to protect and serve, not to inspire affection. Well, consider me inspired. We watched Lucilla blinked a few times in surprise. Her usual steady composure faltering for just a moment. Your words are Most gracious right here. You have my thanks. Whew. I fear I've spoken too much and nearly forgotten the purpose of our excursion. This way, allow me to introduce you to the finest establishments of Willowmist. The two side by side continue onward through the town center. As you pass a brightly lit building, Lucian gestures towards it. Behold, the farmer's market. It's most curious. It's found indoors. In my day, one would venture onto an open square at that dawn. Yet here, the bounty of land is neatly contained beneath a roof. I must admit, it lacks the charm of market stalls, but convenience is notable. It's open nearly not matter the hour. Ah, a grocery store. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I believe that is what Lady Sylvia referred to as. Further along, Lucilla showed her steps in front of the... Oh, sorry. Further along, Lucilla slowed her steps in front of a small clothing store. Mannequins posed in stylish outfits, many of which were winter coats. It would start to get cold, wouldn't it? And here we have a local tailor. Their wares may lack the intricate embroidery of royal finery, but they seem practical and well made. If you have need for garment for winter, I would advise to pay a visit. Do I have... Well, most of my clothes are winter clothes, I guess, because okay. I'm gonna go off the tangent again. I due to this anyway. I have a good few clothes, but I do have noticed that most of my clothes are like hoodies and like, what's it called in English? Why can't I say it? What's it called in English? I don't know what to call it, but that mostly are like jumpers and like, I don't know what the pants are called, or I'll fucking figure it out at some point. But like, I have a lot of loose fitting clothing, and to be honest, I probably most of the time look like a himbo because I don't know how to dress well. But the most like fine clothes, I guess, or like to look less like himbo. Most clothes, I feel like to do that, you need like tight fitting clothes, and I don't like tight fitting clothes. So I guess I just look like a himbo. Huh. I have looked at other stuff where not tight fitting clothes, but I've looked at fashion basically and see if I can maybe dress myself better. But that's maybe next year. I can put it as a New Year's resolution. Look less like a himbo. Maybe we could take a look together sometime. I'd be honored, Raiky. She led you onward, pursuing briefly outside a plain brick building with a glowing green cross above its entrance. An apothecary, though I have yet to have need for their services. This potion they prepare must be most potent in this age, with all the modern tools at their disposal. I'm not sure these potion exactly, but medicine has probably come a long way. I can only imagine. I pray we do not have to find out anytime soon. Yeah, let's try to stay healthy for the next few months at least. Alright? You have a word. Across the way. This is another and squat building with darkened windows. The local woodwrights? Is that how you say it? Workshop is just over yonder. His craftsmanship is impressive, worthy of a noble commission, even, but it's nothing in particular. The mastercraft simple gives me a certain sense of uneasy I cannot place. I do not doubt his skill, but there is certainly something about him that seems unnatural. However, in this town, that is not such a strange thing. Yes, that is fair. I'll keep that in mind if we ever need each other. You humble me for taking my heat or worse, my thanks. Now, Sir Quinn's dining stone is just ahead. The atmosphere of the night seemed to change as you stepped into the Silver Oak. You were surprised to find it mostly outdoors, but not that the surprise was certainly not disappointed. Strings of twinkling light crisscrossed overhead, casting a soft golden glow that danced off wooden tables and the cheerful faces gathered around them. The air was rich with mouth-watering aroma of sizzling meat, freshly baked bread, and faint sweetness of roasted vegetables. Every now and then, as the scent of herbs and wood smoke passed past, carried on the gentle evening breeze, plates of food and frothy pints of beer made their way to tables, the clinking of glasses mingling with bursts of laughter and lively chatter. Someone at the table in the corner strummed a guitar. You came! Of course, how could I turn down the best chef in town? I brought a friend. I hope that's alright. The more the merrier when it comes to food, eh? Please, I reserved the table just for you. Sit, sit. Before you could even place the hand in Jitter pulled out, Lucilia had already done it. Allow me to do it for you. Ah, you are so well man, Lucilia. The world would be better. The world would be a better place if more. Okay, if we had more people like you. I'm only here to help. Why can't I speak now? Okay. As a Quinn. And so humble too. Please sit and enjoy the atmosphere. Deliciousness awaits. Oh, God help me. You sat down and Lucilia adjusted your chair for you, before crossing over to sit on the opposite side of the table. Her armor made a slight scraping sound, but you were impressed how silent it was overall. Your aunt really did well picking that out. But where did she manage to get an armor like that anyway? I swear, that's so much I don't know about her. Well, there are replicas of armors these days. I assume you can get it from there. Maybe I'll get to ask her when she comes back home. It's only 3 months away after all. Oh! Damn. She's really pretty. Okay. Okay, get your head in together, man. You seem deep in thought, Raiki. Oh, my bad. I was just thinking about my aunt. A fair topic to be consumed by. Your aunt is a wonderful woman. I'm also jealous of you and Flora, you know? Jealous? You two honestly know her better than I do. All we know of each other from all we know of each other from is letters. Even now, I haven't seen her in what, 21 years? that is indeed long to go without seeing one's family yet. You cannot deny the bond you share through your letters. A connection nurtured by words alone is no less meaningful. Yeah, but it's different, isn't it? You know, I know her as my quirky aunt from the countryside who likes herbs and crystals. You, this town, really know her. Everyone I spoke to seemed to look up to her. She is the best of Willowmist. I do not think it's an exaggeration to say that this town would not flourish as it does without her. Big shoes to fill. You don't need to fill her shoes. You needn't fill her shoes, only to bring your own. That's actually a good saying. Cecilia leaned back in the chair, her eyes flickering away from you. Nevertheless, I understand the weight of time lost. Ah. Probably better than anyone. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. Time, though it may slip through our fingers, grants us the moments we have now, and it is what we chose to do with those moments that truly matters. Though I need not to remind you, Lady Silver did not ask Florian or I to tend to her most prized possession while she was absent. She asked you. In truth, it's part of the reason why I have so quickly trust you. Lady Sylvia herself believes in you. That makes sense. Yeah, this game has a tendency to some really good sayings and stuff like that. I guess it would make sense. I don't know. It makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But I feel like this game is really good with sayings. She could have at least left some instruction if she believed in me so much. Maybe she believed you would manage to find out yourself. I don't know. Forget about me. Anyway, I'm more interested in knowing about you, lightness. Do you truly find it so interesting? I do. Yeah, I do. Can you really use that sword? Can you really use the sword? Is that sword real? The blade I carry? Indeed, it's the same one I used in battles of my youth. You hardly sound like the right word. You look so young. Fair point. You don't look old. Your words are most gracious, though I assure you, my youth has long since passed. Were it up to my mother and had I not chosen the path of a knight, I would have married many years ago. How old are you then? You start training when you're 7, right? How old are you? Maybe I shouldn't think too much about it. She often reminded me that a sword makes a poor companion, though I suspect she underestimated how loyal a blade can be. Fair point. It's nice to know that despite the year, mothers are just like that. Your mother also wishes you to marry? Well, she wishes me to... probably. I think it's more has to do with wanting grandchildren than wanting me to get married. But anyway, what about the sword? You can really use it. Like, use it. I assure you, my training has not gone to waste. This blade has seen me through many trials. And though I pray it will not be necessary this time, I am prepared to wield it should the need arises. Okay, I don't think I'll need to stab anyone, but I appreciate the offer. I will endeavor not to stab anyone in your presence. Maybe just not at all. At that she cracked a smile. I carry a sword not as an act of aggression, but as a promise of protection. I would never harm anyone who was not deserving of. Okay, this will get me into another tangent, which is sorry if you guys want to hear playing, but this is just me. We should talk about the sword. Is this like okay, bit of backstory then. When I was younger, I trained martial arts. I have done some martial arts. It's been a good few years since I did it. I really need to stop hitting my mic. It's been a good few years since I did martial arts. But the most annoying thing when I did martial arts was whenever I told somebody that I did martial arts, the first thing they would say was always, does it mean you can hurt somebody, kick somebody, or break somebody's bones, or something like that? That was always their first thought. Can I hurt somebody? And I don't like that. Like, how is that the first thought you go to whenever you talk about martial arts? And martial art in general, they are not, you do not learn it to hurt somebody. You learn it to protect you. And I just don't see how people can go so quickly over to learning martial arts to hurting somebody, because that's not why you learn martial arts. And that's not what martial arts are for. It's not to hurt somebody, it's for protection. Even the first lesson we had when I went to the martial art was the martial arts we learn is the last line. That's the last thing you do. The first thing is trying to talk, and the second thing is trying to run, and then if that neither of those works, then you use martial arts. And I just don't see how people always go to hurting when it comes to this. Again, that's just me, but it's my brain. I don't understand how people go from that to hurting. I don't know. This sentence just got me reminded of that. I could hardly be called knight otherwise. You make me want to see you swing that thing. It'd be cool. It'd be very cool. Perhaps one day, if should the need arises, I shall demonstrate. Until then, rest assured that my skill is to remain sharp. Oh, my eyes are getting tired. God damn it, I did not realize that. Oh. I'm not sure, I'm not good at English. That's totally fine now. I'm not saying all of this to have... If you don't have the answer, you don't need the answer. I'm just saying this is just me thinking out loud, basically. Like, but it's just a thought I have. Like, because you learn martial arts to protect yourself, not to hurt somebody else. That's just how it is. At least that's what I learned. And that's how I look at it. But, maybe people look at it different. I don't know. So, knights are allowed to get married? I'm sorry, but I gotta ask, knights can get married? Indeed, though there are some limitations. Okay, headbutt. Thank you, Nayu. Indeed, though there are some limitations. We may not marry commoners nor people of high status unless arranged by our lords. Huh. I guess I just thought I had to, you know, stay single, like monks or something. Maybe. Not at all. While some knights do choose to forgo marriage in favor of their duties, it is not a requirement. We are permitted to wed provided the union aligns with expectation of a station. So, what happens if you fall for someone who doesn't meet the rules? Then you must choose between desire or duty. It's not an easy decision, but a knight's honor lies in loyalty or to their vows. Yet that seems complicated. Here I thought modern dating was difficult. I'm gonna admit, I don't know much about modern dating. I don't know much about dating in general. God, I'm talking like an old man. Back. But I don't know much about dating in general. Mostly the fact that I don't date. I have never really dated or went on a date or flirted or anything like this. Mostly the fact that 808, so I don't really have the need for that, but so I don't know much about it in general. Such a life of a knight, but I would not trade it for anything. Honor and duty are cornerstones of my existence, and to stray from them would be a betrayal of myself. So, does that mean you'll never, fall for someone? Lucilla compulsive, faltered for just brief moments, her cheeks calling faintly beneath her. Her confident demeanor. No, I once pronounced my duties about such manners. There was a little time to entertain the notion of romance. I guess I'm going for Lucilla this time. Well, what about now? Now? You said so yourself. It's totally foreign time to you, right? No one has no one's caught your fancy around town? Caught my fancy. I must admit, I have not yet considered that much of the matter. My focus has been on adapting to this time and fulfill my duties matter to the heart. Seems secondary to ensuring I can serve and protect those who place the trust in me. That's a very knightly response. I agree on that. I am a knight after all, though. Perhaps it would not be so unwelcome to find such a connection. I almost can't imagine you with a crush. Neither can I, truthfully. Is that heavy? It seems like a lot to walk around in all hours of the... For one not accustomed to such a weight perhaps, but I have borne with this weight since my youth. It feels natural to me as the air I breathe. She glanced down at her polished armor, her expression thoughtful. Truthfully, this set is quite light compared to the one I wore when I first arrived in Willowmist. The armor was forged of battle, with heavy plating and chainmail beneath. And it carried far more than its own weight. Every dent and scratch held a memory of the field of my training. So this must be like a casual wear? In a sense, yes. I find it reassuring in a way. Wearing it reminds me of who I am, no matter how strange time may seem. I don't think I could stand up to upright something like that, let alone move around so gracefully. Grace comes with time and practice, my friend, though I suspect you would carry it well, should you ever wish to try. Maybe. Bon appetit. Dinner is served. Quinn appeared as if from thin air, then placed 2 dishes down, one in front of each of you. What you saw would have been fit for the finest restaurant anywhere. The creamy beets were so red it almost surprised you. If it is delicious, then you will sing my praises through the Willowmist. If it's not, then simply strike me down, as I could not bear with the thought of serving you, our lovely Sylvia family, anything less than perfect. Well, that's your brother's sauce, so let's hope it's good. I'm near trembling with boots. Please taste. It smells delicious. You raise your forkful with risotto to your mouth. The cream texture tenderized the velvet sauce. It was beyond delicious. As you chewed, the earthy flavor of the roasted beets, almost sweet, filled your mouth. God damn it, now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. I should probably eat today. I'll eat off the stream. Quinn, this is delicious. Magnificent. You do not understand how that warms my heart so. I had worried for a moment my prep time was cut short last night. The full moon does things to a person sometimes you understand. Nevertheless, enjoy. Fine company makes a meal even more delicious, eh? He's a werewolf. He gotta be a werewolf. When he says thing for the full moon. You look back towards Lucia, who seemed to be enjoying her meal just as much as you were. Quinn wandered back through the table, smiling and chatting to each person he passed by. Everyone looked happy to speak with him. He's real nice. Indeed, he is a noble man with a noble heart. We are fortunate to have him in Willowmist. Oathkeeper, complete. Oh! Cool! You continue to eating, eyes passing over various people that sat at the tables. They were all kind, friends, couples, family. The atmosphere was extremely pleasant, and it was easy to fall into the town's rhythm. Absent-minded, you look past Lucille's shoulder, your eyes locked onto someone sitting a few tables away from you. Yeah, that guy does know how to cut it loose. I guess he just doesn't like me in particular. Oh well, no lost death, I suppose. Hey, Scylla. Yes, Raiky? Don't turn around too quickly, but do you know him? She spun around incredibly obviously. Sir Emmett? Yes, he's often around at the store, assisting Lady Sylvia. What do you think of him? Lady Sylvia believes him to be a man of his words and extremely talented in his work. So, my aunt likes him. Not good. He's a bit cold. As far as I was aware, he is like that with most people. Sir Emmett likes to keep a professional distance from much of the town. I'm gonna make this my friend his loss. I'm gonna make him my friend. I surely hope it's not the last thing you do, but I happily support you in your endeavor. You will? Indeed, though he does not say it, I can only imagine that keeping such a distance become lonely at times. Putting that aside, however, perhaps it is time for us to take our leave. Both your plates had long since been scraped clean, either of you daring to leave even a single crumb behind. Well, we'll have to do something to say thank you, Quinn. He didn't have to do all this. You busted from time waving past the other guests. As you passed Emmett, he looked up from his plate and met your gaze more directly than usual. Oh, Ricky. There you are. I was hoping I'd run into you. You were? Yes. I've been meaning to say something. I've been thinking about it for a while. You're doing better than I expected. That's not bad. I mean, it's good. Thank you? Wow, you're almost as awkward as me when it comes to this stuff. The store, town, it's not easy. You make it look easier than it is. I don't think I've said it before. I should have. Oh, are you feeling okay? Never been better, Raiky. Maybe a bit warm. Is it warm tonight or something? Are we going into winter? Maybe it's just you. Warm? Yeah, you seem warm. This is weird. What was I saying? Something about me being warm? Right, that. You should say. Oh, as fun as that sounds, I'm actually out with Lucille tonight. Why? We were having dinner? I should have asked first. Next time have dinner with me. I would like that. Good. That's good. Get home safe and don't forget your promise. You heard away with Lucilia, waving thanks to Queen on the way out. I fear we may have just witnessed a real life bona fide demon possession. Sir, what do you mean? He was being uncharacteristically I don't know what I have to say though, but he shot me down instantly when I suggested hanging out together outside of work. Perhaps he had changed heart. You are wonderful, charming, Raiky. Thanks, but I don't think so. Seriously, we had to call a priest or something. I shouldn't have let that distract me though. Thanks for coming out with me. Had a great night. Food really is better with good company. You have my thanks for allowing me to accompany you. Okay. It was truly wondrous to get to know you as a person. Do you live up for it? Want me to walk you home? That would not be necessary. Please allow me to walk you home instead. As your knight, it's my sworn duty to ensure your safety. To allow you to escort me instead would be unthinkable. Willowmist seems pretty safe and quiet though. I don't think you need to ensure my safety or anything. It's a quiet town, yes. But even the stillest water may hide unexpected dangers. As your companion, I cannot allow you to face the night unguarded. Seriously, it's like a 10-minute walk. 10 minutes or 1 hour, it matters not, but always protected does not end when the sun sets. Please allow me to fill my oath. Sighed, but found it more amusing than anything. Alright. You win. Miss Lady Knight, lead the way. As it should be, my lord. Okay. Lucilla's voice softened, the faintest glimmer of a smile touching her lips as she gestured you to follow. Together you step through the cool night air, the quiet streets of Willowmist stretching before you. Right. Raiky. Oh, goddammit. There we go. I'm now safely disposed back home. All well with the world. Now, I feel bad for letting you walk home alone. Please do not trouble yourself with such a thought. If anyone ever entertained the notion of harming me, I would be able to defend myself. Fair point. You are nice. And as you say, Willowmist is quite safe. Then you agree you didn't need to welcome me back? Safe or not, it's my duty to see you safe home, but I will admit perhaps my instance was not entirely selfless. I find that I rather enjoy your company. Her tone softened, a glimmer of warmth in her usual composed demeanor. So while it's my honor to fill my role on night, I must confess, it's also my pleasure. Oh, someone's smooth talker? Only an honest talker, Raiky. And now that you are safely home, my mission is complete. I bid you good night, with the hope that we shall meet again on the morrow. She offered a light bow, her golden hair catching the soft glow of the night as she turned and began her journey home, leaving you with a faint smile lurking on her lips. Man, she's really great. You turned towards your door, digging the old key out of your pocket. It was halfway turned in the keyhole when you heard a voice within. I'll win, and Frozen loses. Hehe. You owe me 5. What are you gonna even do with $5? You pushed the door open, peering curiously into the room. Ah! Jesus Christ, you can stop sneaking around in the middle of the night all the time. Maybe you should spend less time skulking here in the dark then. Was someone else there? Huh? I thought I heard you talking to someone. At the comment, he rubbed the back of his neck looking away. What weirdo would be hanging around here this late? You, for one. Fair point. I work here. At night, alone, in the dark. So, just talking to yourself then? Guess so. Anyway, I'm busy. You sure look good. How's dinner? It was lovely. Quinn is an amazing chef. You really missed out, you know. Yeah, I know. At that, Floren's face dropped. I'll get back to work. Sure, have a nice night. Now I feel bad. Shit. You let out an audible sigh when you finally reached your home away from home. The weight of the day's events had finally begun to settle your shoulders. Every day seemed to be like that lately. Now dressed in your pajamas, you got yourself a nice and cool glass of water and settled down on your chair. Willowmist was sure strange, and boy were you enjoying it so far. I wonder what was up with Emmett though. He said he stopped by sometime. Maybe I'll get a chance to ask him. Maybe he really was swayed by my overwhelming charm. I highly doubt it. A gentle breeze reached you from the open window, and you closed your eyes, leaning back and enjoying the feeling. And then you heard a rustling. Open your eyes, you saw a piece of paper of some kind drift in the wind before settling atop the wardrobe. What the? Man, I'll close the windows if trash comes in for it. You stood, then made your way up to the dresser, which you now realized was far too tall for you to reach the top of. Great, I'm going to be stuck with trash forever. That won't be annoying at all. I'll ask if Floren fall out tomorrow. Maybe the storeroom has something. At that moment, a soft, gentle green glow began to envelop the piece of paper, and it slowly fell into your outstretched hand. What? It seemed to be a letter, although rather short in read. So, I might gone a teensy bit overboard last night. It was supposed to be funny, not, you know, a glass smashing, hand slicing funny. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I made you get hurt. I didn't mean for that to happen. Promise. I'll be feeling a little bit better. At the bottom of hugely elaborated signature that you could not quite had tell of. What in the... A teensy bit of board? Is this Flora pranking me or something? Right. Raiky, this got to be Flora. If not Flora, then... We glanced around in the room, half expecting someone to jump out laughing, but the stillness of the room answered with silence. The gaze returned to the letter as a sinking realization began to settle in. It's not Flora, and then no one else knew about the glass. Was someone in here? Here's a ghost. Hey, ghost, once again. I'm really chill. Oh, nonsense. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Please don't steal my soul or anything while I'm sleeping, alright? Promise I won't taste good. You quickly crawled into bed, settling into the soft sheets. No ghost disturbed you as you fell into yet another deep, restful slumber. Oh. I think I might have the endings here. Mostly because one, I'm getting really tired. My eyes are extremely tired. And two, I feel like my throat is bit. Means my throat is still not in perfect shape after being sick. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I think we're gonna end, yeah, for at least the game here. But it was fun, and this game is really interesting. And I'm definitely gonna play more of it. So now, since this was the last stream of the year, that might be a little while until next time I stream it. But I'll definitely continue it. That I can guarantee. Thank you for the stream. I'm glad to hear your cute voice. That's the second compliment I've heard about my voice today. I don't know why people find my voice cute, or what was the other one person saying? Peaceful? But thank you either way to all of you for stopping by, being here, hanging out, lurking, whatever you do, whatever you did. I'm happy that I could entertain, relax, or because you're cute. Fact. Thank you. I'm not good with compliments. God damn it! I don't know how to handle compliments. Help. Okay. But thank you, Nayu. I'm not good with compliments. Okay. But this was the last stream of the. Thank you for the hugs, Nayu. This was the last stream of this year. I will be back as early next year as I can. My first stream back will probably be 6th of January. I would assume will be my earliest stream back, 6th of January. I think that will be my next stream, probably the earliest next stream I have. But I thank you all much for stopping by, joining, and whatever all you guys did. Happy holidays and take care of yourself. You too, Nayu. I'll try not to freeze. But you too, Nayu, and everybody else that lurked and stopped by. Take care of yourself. Happy holidays and happy New Year. Since I won't be, I probably still maybe, I don't know what, but happy holidays to everybody, and I hope everybody having a good. And I hope everybody is having fun. Is there anybody I can raid? But I'll switch over to this end soon, but I might raid somebody if I can find somebody. But thank you all so much for stopping by. Mm. You too, not you. Stay strong. Is anybody live? Let's see. Mm. Okay, let's just find somebody then. Maybe you? Sure, why not?